Ryan Reed in association with the Southwind Drum and Bugle Corps. Today, I want to talk with you about form and posture behind the keyboard in order to help you set yourself up for success before you ever play a note. So the first thing I want to talk about is keyboard height. For me, the ideal keyboard height is either at my waist or below my waist, like you see the keyboard I'm currently at. The easiest way for us to measure that is the angle of our forearms when we're set up in our playing position. If I set myself up to play on the marimba right here, you can see there's a slight downward angle on my forearm. That means I'm in a nice comfortable position where I can push my wrist down to get the maximum amount of power that I want, but I don't lose any of my flexibility. If my arms are up here, more parallel to the ground, I'm going to lose some of my power just because I can't get my wrist down and get my mallets in a more up position. And if my arms are down here, in a more perpendicular to the ground, I lose all my flexibility. I can't get as much mallet height. So I want a nice slight downward angle. From there, I just want to check how far away I am from the keyboard. Ideally, we want the top part of our arm here to go in a straight line down our body or to be reaching slightly forward to our body, so standing a little bit farther back. What we don't want, again, to avoid tension, is to be too close to the keyboard and then we have our elbows behind our body and that causes more tension in our chest and our upper body area. So that gets in the way of us having, again, that flexibility and that range of motion when we're playing. Last thing I want to talk about with you guys in terms of our posture and form behind the keyboard is our stance. Okay, we want to have an athletic stance. So you can have your feet in a line. Some people will tell you to have them in a more athletic stance, almost like a batter's box where you have, like in baseball, where you have one foot in front of the other, okay? And then you can step into it. This helps a little bit if you're changing lots of manuals between the white notes and the black notes. You're moving back and forth a lot. But the biggest thing is to never put your weight on both feet equally, whether you're standing here or here, because the marimba is long. This is a 5 octave. This is roughly 8.5, 9 feet long. If I'm playing down here in the low end and I want to jump up to the high end, I can't move both my feet. It's going to look awkward and I'm not going to play very well if I hop with both my feet. However, if I have all of my weight here on my left foot, I can transfer all my weight then to my right foot and move up the keyboard quickly. And then vice versa, I have all my weight on my right foot, shift it all back down to my left, and I can get back down to the low part of the keyboard very quickly. And that just allows me to have extra mobility and to be quick and light on my feet and never be planted behind the keyboard. It's all right if you're in the same octave or so for a little while to kind of plant yourself there, but you don't want to grow roots and not be able to move, especially on an instrument that in today's activity requires a lot of athleticism. Those are the 3 main things to check when you're setting yourself up to play. The keyboard height, how far away you are from it, and what your feet are doing. Are you light on your feet? Are you able to move? Please follow us with our Southwind Percussion Institute, and we'll have videos for you every week. Also check out our website, www.southwind.org. You can also follow a podcast that I'm part of, Frontier, Frontier, where we do a bi-weekly podcast of interviews and other tips and tricks for helping you as front ensemble musicians or front ensemble educators. Thank you. See you next time.